What if I told you the secret to recovering faster, reducing systemic inflammation, and even enhancing your cardiovascular performance could be found in the skin of a red grape? This isn't about wine, it's about one of the most fascinating compounds in nutritional science. Today, we're diving into resveratrol, a powerful polyphenol that's gaining serious attention in the athletic and longevity worlds. We're moving beyond the hype to look at the real emerging science and how it can help adult athletes train smarter and recover better. So, what is resveratrol? It's a stilbenoid, a type of polyphenol antioxidant naturally produced in plants like grapes, berries, and peanuts in response to stress. It's their defense mechanism, and when we consume it, we can activate some of our own beneficial defense pathways. Its primary mechanism of action in humans is what makes it so unique. Resveratrol is a potent activator of sirtuins, particularly SIRT1. Think of sirtuins as your longevity gene. They regulate critical processes like cellular repair and cleanup, mitochondrial biogenesis, i.e., making new mitochondria, so making new powerhouses, inflammation control, and insulin sensitivity. For an athlete, this means that resveratrol isn't just an antioxidant mopping up damage, it's a signaling molecule that tells your cells to upgrade their internal machinery for better performance and resilience. Let's look at the promising research connecting resveratrol to athletic and metabolic benefits. A pivotal animal study published in the journal Cell Metabolism showed that high-dose resveratrol supplementation dramatically improved aerobic capacity, mitochondrial density, and fatigue resistance. While human dosing is different, it points to resveratrol's potential to improve the efficiency of our energy systems, which is the foundation of endurance. For recovery, it's about managing inflammation intelligently. Now, we talk about inflammation quite a bit in here, so this has a very special place in my heart. A human study in the Journal of International Society of Sports Nutrition found that resveratrol supplementation significantly lowered key inflammatory markers like IL-6 and TNF-alpha following strenuous exercise compared to a placebo. This suggests that it can help modulate the inflammatory response, potentially leading to less systemic fatigue and faster recovery between sessions. Resveratrol supports the production of nitric oxide, a compound that relaxes blood vessels. Now, we talk a little bit about this in the beetroot juice powder video that we did, and we talk about how the relaxation or the widening of blood vessels can help with the delivery of oxygen and nutrients to working muscles. This is similar. The research that points towards resveratrol's help in producing nitric oxide is included in a meta-analysis in the journal Molecular Nutrition and Food Research. This study indicates that it can improve endothelial function, which is the health of your blood vessel lining. Better blood flow means better delivery of oxygen and nutrients to working muscles. Now, who should consider paying attention to resveratrol? 1. Athletes focused on longevity and career span. Are you trying to sustain your performance for as long as possible? Then resveratrol supplementation might be for you. Those with high systemic inflammation, I fall under that category. People who have an intense training and lifestyle, i.e. high-powered executives that also like to run triathlons, or people that deal with stress maybe in their family life on top of trying to train and participate as a weekend warrior in sports, this would be for you. 3, individuals looking to optimize metabolic health. So people who have blood sugar issues, if you're having insulin issues, if your AC1 is a number that you're concerned about when you go to the doctor, resveratrol supplementation may be something that you might be interested in looking into. 4, anyone in high stress periods, either physical or mental, where cellular resilience is key.
My head.
The amount of damage that non-adaptive stress has on your body, it cannot be overstated. It is something that we should all be concerned about. And so if you are a person that doesn't get a lot of sleep, who has to be on a lot of the time, who maybe is put in stressful situations a lot, like maybe you drive a lot, or you're in meetings a lot, or you maybe have a family member or a boss or a coworker that causes you stress, resveratrol supplementation may be something you want to be looking into. Athletes over 30. I love that this kind of comes up quite a bit in our videos, that just, hey, you're above 30, so, and you're an athlete. Let's go. This is for you. And I'm one of those as well. So there you go. So we talked about sirtuin at the beginning of the episode here. The activity of that gene starts to decline after the age of 30. So resveratrol can help with that. So something to look into if you're over 30. So let's talk about how you get access to resveratrol. Let's talk first about the holistic path, because that is what we're all about here. 1, red grapes and red wine. You want to be focusing more on the skin. So we don't want peeled grapes. We want to make sure the skin is on. Berries, blueberries, cranberries. I personally have a pre-workout shake that I have every morning because I work out in the morning. And I always make sure that it has blueberries and other berries, but it does always have blueberries in it. And resveratrol does exist in blueberries. So blueberries, cranberries are going to be your 2 berry sources. Dark cocoa and dark chocolate. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about a study that came out that me and some of my training partners were really excited about, is how ingesting dark chocolate during some parts of your menstrual cycle, i.e. your luteal phase or the week before your period starts, eating dark chocolate can help with the mood swings, the highs and lows, the lower performance. Dark chocolate can actually help with all of that. And part of the reason is because it does contain resveratrol. And so that's something to consider. There's more than one study that does talk about that. And so you can get resveratrol in dark cocoa and dark chocolate. Some kind of healthy ways to get dark chocolate in is dark chocolate dusted almonds, or dark chocolate covered, say, cranberries or blueberries. Now, you don't want to have them all the time, and you want to have them in amounts that are appropriate for your training and your activity level, but there is a way to get that. Also, peanuts and pistachios do have resveratrol. I eat nuts on a regular basis, so I have some type of nut every day. Walnuts is the one that I'm in rotation right now, but working in peanuts and pistachios into a mixed blend to add to your Greek yogurt or salad or something like that can be another way to get resveratrol in it. Now, there is an important caveat to getting it holistically. The doses in most of the studies that we've talked about today are often 150 to 500 milligrams per day. These numbers are nearly impossible to reach through diet alone. You need to consume liters of wine or pounds of grapes daily. So you may want to supplement if you fall in any of those categories that we talked about earlier in this video. Now, with that in mind, let's talk about the supplemental path. For a clinically relevant dose, you're going to look for supplements containing trans-resveratrol, which is the active form of the supplement. It's often paired with piperine, which is black pepper, and you'll see that in things like turmeric supplements as well. But this helps enhance the absorption of the resveratrol. A common supplemental range, especially in the studies that we've discussed, is 150 to 500 milligrams per day. Because bioavailability and the form are critical, I'm going to include a link in the description box to a high quality, well-absorbed trans-resveratrol supplement from a brand that I trust and use. As with every Nutrient Monday, you'll find a vetted product link in the description. So go ahead and look at that if you're wanting to capitalize on resveratrol's benefits. Now, this all fits perfectly into our philosophy. Resveratrol is an advanced nutrient that targets cellular health, but it is in addition to, not in place of, a goal-oriented nutrition and a periodized training regimen. It's a tool to enhance your body's resilience and adaptability. It does not cover up anything that you might be doing that's fighting your body's resilience and adaptability. Now, building that resilient foundation is the core of the Eat Well, Move Well program. This 9-week program teaches you the framework for eating to support an active life for decades. You'll learn how to incorporate a variety of polyphenol-rich foods, manage inflammation through diet, and create sustainable habits that supports both peak performance and long-term well-being. New groups start every single Monday, so you're never behind and you can hop in whenever you're ready. To master your nutritional foundation, click the link in the description. I'll have it available, and if you have any questions, please go ahead and comment on the video. So, to recap, Resveratrol is a potent polyphenol that activates sirtuins, promoting cellular repair, mitochondrial health, and reduced inflammation. For the adult athlete, it represents a cutting-edge approach to enhancing recovery and sustaining performance. Now, I want to hear from you. Had you ever heard of resveratrol's athletic benefits before? What is your favorite food source on the list that you think you can start incorporating into your diet regularly to increase how much resveratrol you are ingesting? If you found this deep dive into cellular science helpful, please like, subscribe, and share with anyone that you think can benefit from this information. Now, that being said, thank you so much for watching. Now go eat well, move well, and invest in your cellular health. See you in the next video.